Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get.
Alright randos, someone decided to be a bad YouTuber and start way later with this video. As you can see, in the car, on the way to Mama Tried, we picked up somebody along the way, and we're not in Ohio anymore. But if you look over my shoulder, that should be a somewhat familiar looking KTM.
Some people.
That one of these two people probably have had in a video.
We're at my mama's house. Mama Tried. We're never at mama's house.
Yeah, so we are crashing for the night at Casa de Juice Parents. They were gracious enough to invite us all.
Even I got a parking spot for you.
Yeah, being honest to God, royal treatment right now. I don't even do this for other people when they visit. I might let them park their bike inside, but not a car. But I think we're probably gonna go in, chit chat for a little bit, and then sleep. Sleep. So we'll check in the morning when we're on the road. These two goobers are trusting the youngest to drive.
We're fucked.
All right. All right, Randos, it's the next morning. We're already all giddy. We're hitting the road. It is sunny. We got shades, and they still are trusting me to drive.
Yeah. Well, at least you slept.
I did sleep.
So
That's
not
good.
to worry about that this time.
That's a big difference. And I'm not hauling a trailer through curvy roads.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of those around here.
But fortunately, it's also only a little over 2 hours to Wisconsin, Milwaukee from here, so it'll be a quick drive. All right, so we made it to the hotel room. It's a little weird. Apparently, you can only use valet parking with the hotel. They don't just have a private parking garage. It's a valet-only parking garage. And my simple bumpkin poor boy ass has never had valet parking, so I'm like, how does this work? It also feels really weird just to hand someone else I don't know the keys to my vehicle. But we're in the hotel room.
You've never seen Ferris Bueller, so you don't even know like what they do. So you shouldn't even have that worry. Put it on the list.
I think it's already on the list.
Yeah.
And the list we're talking about is if you're in the Whiskey Chaser Discord, there's a category called Things NAR Needs to Watch, which is where everyone shares movies, TV shows, and music videos that I don't know, that I need to witness. One of the things that I think it was Chase recommended, or maybe Yankee, was Smokey and the Bandit, which I'd never seen. And somebody decided we needed to watch it today after waking up while we were sipping on our morning coffee before breakfast. So I've now seen Smokey and the Bandit. It was kind of mid. But we're gonna walk around, hopefully not get robbed, and try to find food and maybe a beverage. Alrighty, for those of you on the YouTubes, we walked 1.1 miles to the Harley Davidson Museum, roughly 1.1 miles from the hotel to the Harley Davidson Museum, in the snow and the cold wind, to a place here at the museum called Motor. Literally everything just says Motor, but it's a restaurant and bar, and we're gonna try some food. Our good boy Liz Juice convinced me to try something called Spotted Cow, a beer, and I'm gonna give me some barbecue mac, some brisket mac and cheese. Hopefully the food's good. Otherwise, bad review on Google. We got our food. I already took a couple bites because I'm fat. Devin and I got the barbecued brisket mac and cheese, and it's got like French fried onions on top. Our boy Loose Juice isn't as hungry, so he just got some famous Wisconsin cheese curds. Yeah. And now we stuff our faces like fat pigs. Alright, so I unfortunately did not get to film anything during Mama Tried. I didn't get to film anything during Flat Out because the stadium itself has a rule of no GoPros, no selfie sticks, nothing like that. You cannot bring in any type of camera unless the camera itself and the lens stays within the bounds of like a typical ID card. So I was a little miffed at first, but after talking with the employee, because I saw other GoPros in the stadium, after talking with the security, they explained that their security did a poor job. They noticed it, they made comments of it, and they're gonna have a security meeting to go over it later. So if you're going to come next year to Flat Out Friday, and you're gonna try to film on a GoPro, don't expect to bring it in with you. Fortunately, they took it and they put it in their security room, and we did get it back without issue. So definitely gonna check first thing in the morning to make sure we can take GoPros into Mama Tried.
Yeah, you definitely can.
But I'm a little upset, but go and watch AZDZ Adventures because they got a little bit of footage, and as did our boy Whiskey Chaser. So I'm upset that I didn't get a film, but I'm happy I got to come because it was great. There was a couple mishaps with some of the writers, but they all seemed okay.
Luckily, there's only one major injury.
Only one major injury that got taken out on a table, but they're fine. Yes, I'm taking the GoPro into the bathroom for Patreon, or sorry, my Only Feeds.
Only pizza.
Anyways, good morning, randos. It is Saturday morning. We are getting showered up and probably not leaving the hotel for a while, but we're getting cleaned up.
We can do whatever we want.
I mean, it's 8:40.
We
so
do whatever
got
we
about an hour.
want.
Yeah, we got an hour until like Mama Tried opens their doors. It's sunny. It's apparently a sauna in this room.
I'm a little dramatic. 69 though. Hey.
69. But we're showering up. I use the gym here, which after a night of
Good for you.
debauchery, I didn't last long. But hopefully we'll pick up at Mama Tried and they won't confiscate my camera again. All right, so Loose Juice, being the highest intellectual of us all,
Call the venue.
just called the venue, and what did Mama Try said about?
They said leave your fucking GoPros at home.
So-
Posers.
So no
That's
GoPros
what they
there.
said, word for word.
So I'm gonna try to use my camera on my phone, except you see that nice shattered lens? Things are not coming up NAR this weekend. All right, I don't know how well you can hear us on my phone, but we're in the venue and we're in the dark parts, and there's a lot of Royal Enfields. Part of the building where the actual bike show is going on, as you'll see here in a second. But we're right now just taking it easy. We're walking around, just kind of viewing what some of the vendors have before we just start dumping all of our money. But somebody left a Lowbrow Customs, which if I remember correctly is an Ohio-based chopper support building market out of Ohio, just laying here. So guess who got a free koozie? So we've been doing bad at being a YouTuber, but we met up with some friends and other friends. But there is definitely a lot more people here than an hour or so ago. It's loud. Chase and Parker were here. I didn't think to record, but they're out doing its shenanigans. So far, Mama's Shrine has been a pretty spectacular event. When you agree? What? That Mama's Shrine's been spectacular so far? Definitely a good time. DC approved. Alright, what up, Randos? We left Mama Tried a few hours ago. We chilled at the hotel room, and then we got invited out by Weems and the other crew to go out and have a couple beverages for the adults. And it feels great out here. It's like a nice, crisp 25 degrees. Justin is going the wrong direction because he's trying to go that way, and we need to go that way. And we're having a great night. Okay, Randos, we're back at the hotel room. We're all getting settled. God damn it, you two. We're all getting settled in. I am in my sleeping bag and air pad because what do boys not do? What? That's right, we don't share beds because we're men.
I don't care. It's not an offer to cuddle, I'm just saying I don't care.
I need help. All right, good morning, randos. It is now Sunday. I'm on the GoPro again, so I hope the quality is better than my phone. But we are here at the Harley Davidson Museum. That is Motor Bar and Restaurant. That's where we ate earlier this weekend. We're gonna go attend the museum, see what they have. Juice and DZ are hanging out in the RAV while I decided to get out because it's nice. It's like 40s and this climate's gonna be like in the 60s today, but it's gonna be a long day because we're gonna be here for probably a couple hours, grab lunch. Then it's 2.5 hours to get Justin to where he needs to go. 5 hours from that to get DZ to his place, and another hour for me. So I'm not getting home before midnight Eastern time. But something I wanted to get a shot of is this. And it is already shown to be, a beautiful day out here. The sun is out. It's not super windy right now. Honestly, even though it's been cold, snowy, and windy, Milwaukee seems to be a pretty beautiful place. I would be interested to see what it's like here in the summer during riding season. I've heard that in northern Wisconsin there's some really, really nice riding. So I'm curious to say the least. But we'll pick up inside, checking out some stuff. It's been a phenomenal weekend, and that's mostly thanks to the people here. That's thanks to, you know, Juice and DZ, Jason Parker, Jack Colleen, Weems. I'd do it again, especially if I can come back with this crew. Love them to death. So if you haven't been to Mama Tried, I would say it's definitely worth the trip to go to, because the community is pretty cool. Tons of booths and merch and really cool bikes. All right, the rest of the crew finally showed up.
We pulled up the same time you did.
Oh yeah.
yeah. We were.
I've got the video evidence to prove that's a lie. think the engine was pretty cool. History and timeline of them. Ending with the newest and the greatest of them. The Milwaukee 8. Ah. The best engine. This is a multi-day. This color, Hollywood green, I feel it.
They're pretty much all Harley starting at 69. I didn't even know that.
69.
Nice.
I like that Hollywood green down at the end and the bottom.
And wouldn't you know it, it started to be heritage.
You like the sparkly blue?
I know that AMF years were controversial, but I actually do really love that style.
The white, yellow, and stripes.
The paints are pretty cool.
And they're not now?
Well, not white.
Oh, shot fired. Shot fired. He's making it personal.
There we go. See, then there's our version.
That would be the right shot fired.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's not wood. Well, it's wood and leather.
It's not a real little like, dude, that would have been so cool.
I know.
Dude.
I want one.
It's like a street glide sized for me.
I think you're still small for that.
Dude's just out here going for the throat. Alright, so when you think you saw a lot upstairs, and you're over here at the tank display, you just need to turn around and realize there's still a whole first floor you gotta look at, plus a third floor where we saw that leather motorcycle toy. So this place is already pretty dope, and you could definitely spend 2 days here.
Main feature now that they're like, that started a whole lineage of bikes, but you're like, yeah, oh yeah, it had electric start. You're like, ooh.
In the 50s,
No, I know, it's a big deal.
They're a big deal because most of them are kickstarts. A lot of them were kickstarts too, even with electric.
These two nerds just going on and on about the actual mechanic parts. We just like to look at the bikes here, okay?
The boys be yapping.
The boys be yappy. They got a nice little build your bike center right here.
Okay, we're getting somewhere, dude.
It's kind of cool.
They got your hill climbing bike.
So we're doing the YouTuber motorcycle thing because they have a bunch of demo bikes here you can sit on and see the feel for it. And of course, we sat on all of them and talked about what we didn't like and what we would change, even though we all know we don't have the money and we're not buying them.
Yeah.
But motorcyclist things.
Like that.